Hi, this is Gary Flater with GaryFlater.com, and with New Year's fast approaching, we're going to talk about 6 things we need to do before New Year. And so I know we're talking about those resolutions, but now let's stop thinking about them and start implementing them. Number 1, evaluate your career. Now's the time of year to reflect and to look back at your work, and has it changed by choice or has it changed by some unexpected events? Are you making more money or less money than you were January of 2012? Whatever the situation may be, now's the time to start implementing and creating a plan to take advantage of those circumstances of your employment. Number 2, get your partner involved in this discussion. You know, they say it takes 2 to tango, and if you have a spouse, significant other, now's the time to sit down and say, hey, what do we want to accomplish next year? Let's brainstorm those major goals, those money goals, and let's agree on the common goals. And that's going to make it easier to save. Do you want to pay off debt? You want to cut back on spending, or save for that house? Maybe start a family, or provide for your grandkids' college education, whatever it may be. Creating common goals will reduce your stress level greatly. So get your partner involved in that decision. Number 3, create a budget and track your spending. You know, it's the end of the year, so now's the time to sit down, and it's real easy. Pull out that checkbook, pull out those credit card statements, and just see where you spent your money for the last year. You know, it's no excuses. We look back. How much money did I spend on my vacation? How much money did I spend on those holidays? So all the information is right in front of us. We have to pull the information together for our taxes anyway, so now is a great time to sit back and track that spending, and then create a budget on how are we going to change that for next year. Are we going to do anything differently with that? Number 4, put your investments and your savings on autopilot. Sit down with your payroll department and have your savings and your investment expenditures monthly deducted directly out of your paycheck. I tell you, it's amazing on how if the money never gets into that checking account, it's not going to get spent, and it's going to be there for your investments at retirement time. Number 5, change your passwords. With identity theft on the rise, don't let the financial crooks out there rain on your parade. It's a good thing to do is to change your password at least on a quarterly basis, and then make it hard for those crooks to figure out what your passwords are. Don't use your pet's favorite name or common names or things like that. Use lower and uppercase letters, as well as put some numbers in there, and that will mix it up to do that. And it's a good thing, like I said, to do it at least quarterly. Number 6, evaluate insurance coverage and the beneficiaries. Has your insurance needs changed over the last year? Did you have any major life changes? Did you get married? Did you have children? Did you buy a home? Did you have a loss of a spouse? As your situation changes, so does your insurance coverage. It needs to change with your situation as well. Also, while you're looking at those insurance policies, pull them out, take a look at everything, and then analyze those beneficiaries. Are they still current? Are they still the people that you want the money to go to? It's really easy. It takes a few minutes to pull it out and look at that. 2012 is practically in the books. Sitting down now and planning will make 2013 a year when goals are achieved. And remember, take small steps. Don't focus. We can have big goals, but let's focus on the small steps of getting there. The saying goes, how do you eat an elephant? Well, it's one bite at a time with that. And I'm going to close this quote year-end blog with a quote: our life is what our thoughts make it. Our life is what our thoughts make it. That's Marcus Aurelius. So with that, Happy New Year to everyone, and take care. We'll see you next year.